The LCK, I think it was recently, right?
BDD played it.
Faker played it, BDD played it, yeah.
So we've seen it a lot into the Azir. Mainly the idea is you outrange this.
Yeah, here they come.
Flash twist
He's
advances
suspicious,
to play.
though.
Nuke is trying to path him that way. Certus flashes away. Bramble smash to get him back. The apprehend available, and first blood to BDS.
Adam classic. Marcoon going to try and dive bot here.
No flash on Crowny.
This is important.
They just hit level 3. That can actually be huge here. Cozy Campfire goes down. Good double knock from LeBron. Marcoon flashing forward. The Doss goes down first. It's an absolute bloodbath. And not in the way that SK were hoping. Extra gets 1. Flashes away at 2 for 1 in the bottom lane in favor of die here. I think X-Kick does die here, K-Draw. Use the E forward. Sheo doesn't need a flash. He's got a twisted advance. He makes his home in the trees. The dash forward, the dash back as X-Kick tries to escape. There's 2 red buffs on the enemy team. And X-Kick has no place to go. Sheo slams him into the dirt and
Very surprising. Anyway, first Dragon likely going in favor of BDS. SK trying to challenge.
Oh, this could be good for SK.
Could be really good. Marcoon going in, a 4v3 now in favor of SK. Crowny already down. LeBron trying to dance his way away. Nuke coming in from the side as well. LeBron has to flash. Sheo with a good knockback for heal. For movement speed on Doss. Sheo, though, twisted advance to a minion if he needs it. Instead, just eats a ball to the back and he's fine. Flash stun.
Flash stun as well. Could
flash stun
here now.
E. Stun. No need to flash. Easy
on
as that. SK get irrelevant on the board.
Set you on your Renekton. Empowered Renekton W. I think it's 3 stacks.
He's ghosting. Watching the stream somewhere else, perhaps, as he tries to trade in. Dashing away, Crowny going in with a killer instinct. X-Kick, you took a fight you just can't win! Oh. As Crowny comes out on top.
He had the shiv advantage.
Trying to fight from behind when it comes to neutrals.
I mean, it's the same story, right? When BDS made the finals, we joked about how like they didn't lose a dragon.
Yet to be put down. Marcoon still half the timer on that because he's been in combat recently. Now steps onto Sheo. Long range Arcano pulse from Nuke. The Nature's Guard's coming out as well, and they're just trying to nuke down Marcoon, and they'll do exactly that. Irrelevant on the front line. Right of the Arcane hits 2. Get more damage the more charges you hit as the flash.
Really attacking the bot lane.
Crowny's still pushing in mid as well. You can see Certus is going to try and answer that. Tower goes down.
Force him out of it, using the poke from Certus, but the poke is equally coming out from Crowny, chipping away at Marcoon's HP bar. SK are now on the dragon.
They're first to for Crowny here. Certus goes in for Crowny, but can't quite get there. Now the Rob is feeling a little disturbed. He gets down with the quickness as they ride in the Arcane, finds Certus. The dragon helping out BDS as well as X-Kick's locked up. He has to flash, but the killer instinct lives up to its name as BDS clean out the fight.
Certus had to flash for that knock. If he did it, he would have got up on both of them, and then SK could follow up. Mid-tier 1, they're pinging the Herald as well, so the game might have just fallen apart for SK.
BDS are just executing.
In terms of thinking that perhaps
it's
it looked like it should have hit.
Not to flash it.
Yeah.
Either way,
a tricky one to manage.
BDS, they have a gold lead that's not impossible to come back from.
Oh, whoa! That must have been a Void Seeker plus the Rite of the Arcane, right? Oh, he dies! The Void Seekers! The TP coming in now from Irrelevant, but as he joins the fray, you have to feel he's going to live up to his name pretty sharpish. Dashing away again, but those killer Void Seekers are just doing so much work. They continue to hit. Nuke and Crowny in another zip code as they land the poke from long range. I've seen...
Maybe he's going to Xerath ult here again and just have a bit of fun with it.
There we are. Rite of the Arcane comes down. Doss has to dodge.
He's not scripting.
Manages to do that. Gets away from 1.
Look at this. The longer this goes on, the worse it gets.
How do you hard engage?
Kai'Sa W, Xerath Q.
Poke.
Yep. Emilio's almost already out of the fight with 1 more skill shot landing. And
how are you going to hard engage the Killer Instinct in? And Doss is dead. Marcoon rooted up as well. The Rite of the Arcane. Last rites for Marcoon. Nuke misses the last shot just to show that something from BDS can miss.
A lot of comfort picks, and we have to come back to what Kadril said at the beginning. With the SK applied for a fun pass, and BDS denied it.
That's not a bad line.
It's not a great one, though.
It's not great, but it's solid. The apprehend comes out. Adam trying to have a little bit of fun in the mid lane, and now X-Kick can turn this one around. The Lightning Crash has already been used, but he's going to start losing those stacks. And yeah, in the end, Adam will be able to flash and ghost his way away from it. Rite of the Arcane, once again.
We can confirm he's definitely not scripted, guys. 100%, without a doubt.
It's good poke.
It's good poke, but, you know, we know, you know.
Yeah. Certus is 2 levels down on
go for the
ground.
ult W? No, it's too far.
Yeah, Crowny's 2 levels up on his own top lane.
Crowny's 7 levels up on DOS. Could you say?
I've seen people be AFK and have less of a speed deficit. DOS is low, LeBron's going to lock up Certes. He knows that he doesn't even need to go for DOS. He will fall to Zheo. He smites him. And SK have just been routed here. BDS bring out the Zerath, and it works wonders for them. Adds that little bit of poke into their composition, and SK were left floundering, unable to find an answer. BDS 1 game away from at least international competition. 1 game away from a 4th seed for LEC.
Yeah, calm, clean, and collected there from BDS. I feel like that Dragon fight where Nuke went, where Certes went for that play was everything. That just either would win them or lose them the game. And
I mean, it was a series of events.
Again, I'm still thinking something sus there on that Azir ult, but still, that's the...